Hello and welcome back to our series on Selenium interview questions. In this video, we will be covering 10 more questions that can help you prepare for your upcoming Selenium interview. How do you select an option from a drop-down list using Selenium? You can use the Select class to select an option from a drop-down list. First, you need to locate the drop-down element using findElement, then create an object of the Select class and pass the drop-down element as a parameter. Finally, use the Select by Visible Text, Select by Value, or Select by Index method to select the desired option. How do you perform mouse hover actions using Selenium? You can use the Actions class to perform mouse hover actions. First, you need to locate the element on which you want to perform the hover action. Then, create an object of the Actions class and use the MoveToElement method to move the mouse to the element. Finally, use the Build and Perform methods to execute the action. What is the difference between implicit wait and explicit wait? Implicit wait is a time period set globally for the driver to wait for a certain amount of time before throwing a no such element exception if the element is not found. Explicit wait, on the other hand, is used to wait for a certain condition to be true before proceeding further. It waits only for a specific element or condition and not for the entire time. How do you simulate browser back and forward actions using Selenium? You can use the Navigate method of the driver object to simulate browser back and forward actions. To go back, use the Navigate back method, and to go forward, use the Navigate forward method. What is the difference between assert and verify in Selenium? Assert and verify are both used to validate an expected condition in Selenium. The main difference is that assert will stop the execution of the test case if the condition is not met, whereas verify will continue the execution of the test case and report the failure. What is the difference between absolutes path and relatives path in Selenium? Absolutes path is the complete path of an element from the root node to the target node. It starts with a single // Relatives path is a partial path of an element that starts with a double //. In simple terms, absolutes path is the full path of an element in the HTML DOM, whereas relatives path is a path that is based on the structure of the HTML DOM. How can you handle dynamic web elements in Selenium? In Selenium, dynamic web elements can be handled using sPath or CSS selectors. You can use functions like contains and starts with insPath to locate dynamic elements that have changing attribute values. You can also use regular expressions to handle dynamic elements. What is the difference between WebDriver and WebElement in Selenium? WebDriver is the interface that is used to interact with a web browser, whereas WebElement is an interface that represents an HTML element on a web page. WebDriver is used to automate browser actions, while WebElement is used to interact with the web elements on a web page. How can you handle SSL certificate errors in Selenium? In Selenium, you can handle SSL certificate errors by creating a custom profile for Firefox or Chrome browsers. You can set the Accept SSL certs capability to true to bypass SSL certificate errors. You can also use the Desired Capabilities class to set the SSL certificate acceptance. How can you upload a file in Selenium? In Selenium, you can upload a file using the SendKeys method of the WebElement interface. You can locate the file input element using sPath or CSS selectors and then call the SendKeys method with the file path as an argument. That's it for this video. We hope that these questions will help you in your Selenium interview preparation. Stay tuned for more videos in this series. Thank you for watching.